Oh, there's another.
আমার পাশে যিনি আছেন বাংলাদেশের ক্রিকেটে এই মুহূর্তে তিনি অবশ্যই আপনাদের কাছে একটা পরিচিত ফেস এবং ম্যাকডারমট বাংলাদেশের ফিল্ডিং কোচ কিন্তু আজকে বাংলাদেশ যেমনটা পারফর্ম করেছে তারপর তার কাছ থেকে আসলে জানতে চাই ড্রেসিং রুমের এনভায়রনমেন্টটা কেমন ছিল বাংলাদেশ কতটুকু আসলে হ্যাপি এবং এই পারফরমেন্সে বাংলাদেশের প্ল্যানিংটা আসলে কোন দিকে যাচ্ছে ম্যাকডারমট at first I'd like to say welcome to TSports the only sports channel of Bangladesh and definitely you were happy today with the performances of the boys.
Oh, definitely. I think any time that you get a 150 run lead in front of your opposition, you put yourself in the driving seat. So an impressive day that was obviously set up through Mushfiq and Shakib this morning after a bit of a rough start, you know, being 3 for 40. So that was the real platform that allowed us then to put some pressure back on our opposition and move the game forward quite quickly.
নগদ পেমেন্টে পাচ্ছেন কোটি টাকার BMW ঘন্টায় ঘন্টায় 100% ক্যাশব্যাক
369 happy with the total or expected more?
I think that we lost 5 for like 5 for 50 odd in after tea, so I think that there's some room for improvement there, and I think when as a group we need to continue once we get into strong positions to make sure that we put the nail in the coffin. Only being 150 ahead means that the game's still there, but the boys bowl beautifully tonight, so I think we're well in front of the game at the moment.
Though you were taking care of the fielding sides, but I want to talk to you regarding the batting as Bangladesh batted today. In first session, 136. In second session, 146. What is the plan actually in the dressing room?
I think that at the moment, coming out of playing a lot of white ball cricket, that the boys are playing with a bit of freedom and some good intent. I think there's a lot of confidence in the dressing room amongst a lot of our batters at the moment, and I think that credit to Andrew McBride. He toiled hard today, and he found a reasonable length and had some different plans at different times, and he was rewarded with 6 for. But I just think that the confidence that our batters have in terms of their ability to use the crease and put the pressure back on our opposition has been outstanding, not just today, but right throughout the last couple of months.
Tell us something about Shakib Al Hasan. He was almost runnable through his innings, and he was just 13 short for his 6th century. And he got out for the 8 times in 8 years, and he got out in 90s for 3 times. So he missed 11 centuries. So how do you consider his approach in this match?
I think that he plays the same way a lot of the time. I think we've seen him come out and take the game forward and take the game on, and him batting at 5 or 6 or wherever he chooses to go in. He likes taking it up to the opposition. He's got a real rhythm about his batting at the moment, and playing with confidence. And Shakib really puts his own performances ahead of the team. So his innings today, whether he got 100 or not, was involved in what I felt a platform that we could carry on from.
So what was the messages from the coaching panel and also from the captain towards all the players? Did you just give the free license to bat on according to the wishes?
I don't think there's ever such thing as a license. We never want to see our players getting out and having a license to play with freedom. I think that, like we said before, that once we set that platform, and obviously it was quite warm for our opposition out into the heat today. So once we'd set that platform, and Shakib obviously taking the game on and backing his skill, and Mushfiq playing the anchor role and going on and scoring 120, 130, I think was outstanding, and he just continues to show his class.
Yes, and my next question was about Mushfiq Rahim, the Mr. Dependable. He's the highest run getter in this venue, and also he has got 4 centuries here. So how crucial it is having Mushfiq Rahim in the middle?
You couldn't ask for anything more. He's had a really special one-day tournament, and now he just continues to take the time. We saw him early to trust in his defence, and then as these innings went on, he freed himself up, and I love watching him bat. He's so disciplined in terms of the way he goes about his cricket, and without him today, we're not in the position that we are.
tell us something about the fielding side? Because recent past we were watching that Bangladesh improved a lot in fielding, and especially the bowlers. They are taking good catches, tough catches, and having some good fieldings in the field. So tell us about this story.
Oh, I think that, you know, over the last year or so, full credit goes to the players, and obviously there was a bit of an issue prior to some of the missed opportunities. We've tried to steer clear of talking about the negative. We've focused on the good performances that we've had, or tried to identify people that have performed well at certain times, and trying to have a real focus on the positive things that we're doing, and not putting too much onus on when we make mistakes. You know, we all make mistakes, and we learn from them. And I think especially over the last year or so, the boys have committed thoroughly to their preparation, especially the bowlers. But there's a real good vibe and energy amongst the group, and you know, we talk about fielding being, you know, displaying a sense of attitude that we take out on the ground, and that was shown the other day by Tamim, you know, risking, you know, a serious injury, running back, trying to take a catch for the team, and putting the team first. So I think the attitude and energy at the moment is excellent.
Definitely, Jonty Rhodes is a single person in this cricketing history. So do you find anyone who will be the Jonty Rhodes from Bangladesh cricket? So is there anyone that you can see?
Yeah, I don't want to pigeonhole anyone, but hopefully we can produce 2 or 3. You know, we know Miraz's ability at backward point. Shanto, you know, he continually performs well, and as you say, our bowlers are contributing. You know, both pace and spin. So, look, I'm not going to pigeonhole anyone into being like Jonty Rhodes. He was one of the best in the world. So, we just hope that as a group we can continue to, you know, take our opportunities when they present themselves.
McDermott, we appreciate your efforts, and thanks for talking to TSports. Thank you so very much.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. দর্শক, আমাদের ম্যাকডারমটের সঙ্গে কথা হচ্ছিল, এবং তিনি আসলে ওভারঅল আজকের যে মানে ড্রেসিং রুম এনভায়রনমেন্ট, সেই বিষয়টা আসলে তিনি ফোকাস করলেন, এবং ব্যাটসম্যানদের কার কী অবস্থা, ড্রেসিং রুমের কী প্ল্যান ছিল, কোচদের সঙ্গে আসলে কেমন প্ল্যান ছিল, বা সাকিব, মুশফিক, তাদের কন্ট্রিবিউশন, আজকের এই ম্যাচের সিনারিও, বাংলাদেশ ম্যাচের কন্ট্রোল, সব কিছু নিয়ে আসলে তিনি কথা বললেন। কিন্তু যেহেতু তিনি বাংলাদেশের ফিল্ডিং কোচ, তার কাছ থেকে যে বিষয়টা আসলে জানতে চেয়েছিলাম সেটা হচ্ছে যে জন্টি রোডস তো আসলে ফিল্ডিংয়ের জন্য পুরো মানে ক্রিকেটিং ওয়ার্ল্ডেই ফেমাস। শুধুমাত্র জন্টি রোডসের কথা বললে ভুল হবে, এর বাইরেও অনেক ফিল্ডার আছেন যারা মাঠে ফিল্ডার হিসেবে দলে আসলে অনেক বড় কন্ট্রিবিউশন রাখেন, হয়তো বা নিজ একাই 10 থেকে 15 রান বা 15 থেকে 20 রান সেভ করে দেন। সো দিস ইজ অ্যামেজিং। সো তিনি যেটা বললেন যে একজন জন্টি রোডস না, তিনি আসলে 2-3 জনকে দেখেন যারা আসলে ভবিষ্যতে জন্টি রোডস হতে পারেন বাংলাদেশ দল থেকে। শান্তর নাম তিনি বললেন, সেখানে শান্তর এফোর্টটা আমরা জানি, মেহেদী হাসান মিরাজের কথা বললেন, তামিম ইকবালের কথা বললেন। সো দিস ইজ অ্যাবসলিউটলি অ্যামেজিং। বাংলাদেশের ক্রিকেট এভাবেই এগিয়ে যাক, বাংলাদেশ ভালো খেলুক, সে প্রত্যাশা অন্তত আমাদের তরফ থেকে।
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.